So, I started Higher Nation May 6th of 2005. So, I've been going for a pretty long time. It was a mentoring group at first. So, I was inspired by a young lady who, at that time, she had a really bad family life. She wanted to commit suicide, and I became a mentor. And so, I just saw how she flourished. You know, this is how we got her out of her environment and around other girls, and so that really gave me the motivation. But you know, I already knew that it was what I was supposed to be doing. But you know, I didn't want to do it. So I knew that me getting into that arena was going to give me all the kids I did not want at that time.
Well, that is wonderful. So you're telling me you didn't want kids, but you will pick a project where you don't have nothing but kids to work with.
That's it.
That's awesome. So tell me, the young ladies that you work with, what ages are they?
Now they're all ages. So my youngest that was in my position was 5.
5?
Yeah. So 5 to high school. My oldest girl is 17. Because we have different platforms.
Okay, so like the younger girls are in a different type of group versus the older girls.
Yeah.
Now, when I saw the young ladies, they were all stepping, and I saw the smallest ones all the way to the biggest ones. So, are the steps that they learn based on their age get more complicated as they go, or are the little ones going to complicated ones as much as the big ones?
Yeah. Because I don't have time to separate.
Okay.
I don't have time to separate the steps. So if they want to be a diva, they just have to come on board.
Well, girl, that means the divas be ready then.
They be ready.
Well, honey, you stay flossing. So tell me, Kendra, I know you work with the young ladies, the hype divas, but what are your personal aspirations and dreams and goals, things that you're doing for yourself this year? Because I know you have a lot on your plate. I'm always on your page. You always got some new event coming up. So just tell me what are the things that are important to you, and like, are you looking for a sponsorship for the hype divas and things of that nature?
Yeah, I mean, I have different platforms. So you have Hype Kids Nation Incorporated, which is the organization for mothers and daughters. It's an empowerment organization to bring mothers and daughters together on different platforms, just to strengthen the family. So I always need, sponsorships for that program. And then I'm also the founder of the Life Coach Training Institute, where we certify life coaches. So if you're a life coach, I do that too. So I certify life coach. It's not am a life coach.
I just want to coach my own life, not others. I like to get certified to coach my life. That's pretty much. If I can just get mine together, that'd be great. So how many young ladies are you mentoring right now?
In conjunction with the Hype Divas, I have about 23 girls out here.
23, okay. Now, I did sales, and I had a team of 15, and maintaining those 15, just trying to get them their sales and saying what they're supposed to say on the phone right, was a very hard job. How do you manage 23 teenagers from the ages of 5 to 17? How do you manage that? And what is it like?
It's a roller coaster because girls are emotional, and when they get to those teen years, they start going through their own personal experiences. So really, I'm just in the family trying to keep that communication bridge there with the mothers, so they won't lose it. That's my whole goal. It's just really keeping that fun with the mothers.
That's a wonderful thing, because I've noticed even with doing stand-up comedy, the people that I interact with, because I do women's empowerment events as well, and I have noticed that there are a lot of mother-daughter relationships that are disconnected. And a lot of it has to do with young mothers raising children, like children raising children. And so you're mad at me because I made stupid decisions or whatever, but I didn't have any, I was a child trying to raise a child. So, I guess there needs to be some understanding and communication there when you think about that, because even myself, my mother was a drug addict when I was a child, and here lately, within this last month or so, I just recently buried my father. And people, when they see me do comedy, they always think that, like, your family must have had a great time with you, and they always had this big, nice picture. And I'm like, it's nothing like that. I said, I became a comedian to deal with chaos. Laughter was my weapon, so I just want to applaud you and commend you for taking up wanting to work with young ladies, and you yourself don't even want children personally, but you were willing to go get other children and save them. And so I think that's a wonderful thing. Shout out to my shoes, Kitty Paws.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, yeah. Go take on them shoes. I had to interrupt real quick. That was an out of order moment. That's that shoe game. Miss Kitty Pauls did that right there. Yeah, but back to what I was saying with you. And so, back to regular schedule program. But since I really do, I just want to say I thank you for what you've taken up, working with the young ladies. And the young ladies that you have, crowd, just by round of applause, crowd, did y'all see them stepping? Just to say they were some phenomenal women, that those young ladies, the things that they're doing is phenomenal, and if they keep going in the way that they're going with positivity and focus and planning, because nobody plans to fail, we just fail to plan. So I think
But it's okay to fail.
it's okay to fail because you learn from it. You learn from it, and as many failures as you get, you got a win coming. So don't take your nose because it's a yes around the come good. So tell me, where can we find out? Where can we find the link or a site or something that if you want to provide support to the Hype Divas or to your organization, period, where can we find that information?
Hype is with a Z, nation.org. HypeKidsNation.org.
Okay, and so that's HYPENATION KIDZ as in zebra, nation.com. HypeKidsNation.com. Please, please, please go and support these children. If we save our children, we save the world. This has been the Anastasia Bowles Show, and this is Miss LaKenza Smalley. Thank you for coming in for an interview. With friends, we are out of order, and right now we are out of order with Bo Brown. How you doing, lady? It look like I need some more churro. It look like I need some more churro. My churro was not ready for all of you, but some more churro so you can have some space. Huntsy. How is you doing today, Bo?
I am fine. How about yourself?
I am great. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Bo Brown of the North Texas Savages, the only professional female football team owner. Her team is me, and she's a professional female football team owner. So, how did you get that job, Bo? As cute as you are, how did you end up with a football team?
I actually started out playing professional sports myself. I retired in 2014 from the Houston Energy. I played many years with the Dallas Diamonds. For a lot of people who don't know, that is the women's professional teams here in Dallas and in Houston. From that point, once I retired in 2014, I just decided, hey, my brother plays football in semi-pro, and I saw a lot of guys who wanted to go take it to another level who has not, been given the opportunity. So what I do is, with me being a trainer, I provide services in getting them ready to move to that another level, which is other than NFL. Everybody knows of the NFL, but a lot of people don't know that you can also go play Canadian League football and get a nice check. You can go play arena football and get a nice check. So just providing the opportunity for everyone here in Dallas to play pro football on an arena level or CFL, which is a Canadian level, or Europe level, outside of the NFL. That's how I started.
Absolutely. So you're giving opportunities where they are limited.
Yes.
You're expanding the opportunity for those who want to get into sports.
That is correct.
And you're also going to pick the people that people think that they had it when they were in high school and they didn't get to do anything with it. So you're finding those people and reigniting them and putting them into areas.
Yes, pretty much getting them ready, get them in shape, whether if it's a position, like say for instance, the Wichita the Dallas Marshals, by which this is a football for one of our pro teams here in Dallas. The Dallas Marshals in Mesquite Arena, 1818 Rodeo Drive. What I do is I provide services for Coach Larry Hendricks, who's the head coach there, who also played professional ball in his era. I just get them prepared if they're on that level to go and get a check. They tell me what they're looking for. I provide those services for those players to move up to another level to get a check.
Absolutely. So you're basically a talent scout for football.
That too, yes.
Oh, you got many hands now. I see you built up like you ride horses. So where you from? Because you look country, it's all outdoors. What you doing ain't no regular woman job. You got to be able to get out there, get sweaty, not mind messing up your hair.
Been an athlete all my life.
That's what I'm saying. So every time I see your hair on fleek, your eyebrows done, your lip gloss is popping.
She's lying, y'all.
When I see her, I ain't talking about.
Y'all. I'm in sweats and a t-shirt and a baseball hat.
Not today, she's not. So tell me, what inspired you? I know that you played sports a lot, but like your team is men. Are you working with any women? Do you have women cheerleaders or?
Actually, shout out to the Dallas Elite. That's my family, which has been to the championship 2 years, and they're both 2 years of existence. No, I have the reason why I didn't decide to do with the women's league because right now, like in the WFA, there are what we call I think it's like maybe 60 women pro teams. Their foundation is really straight, and we have 2 pro teams here. We got the Arlington Impact and the Dallas Elite. So they are already on professional level. There's no step to have to climb to go with that. So with the fellas, on the other hand, you have some like I have a player, D'Anthony Moore, number 90, DN on my team. He only played high school football. He never played in college, but now he plays on another level to move to another level. Right. So it's just giving opportunity for those who either one, they did go to college and didn't get that much of a shot or wasn't taught right, or number 2, for those who didn't go to college and didn't get a chance outside of high school, give it, the ones who have passion and love for the game, that's basically what we're providing for this guys.
You're opening doors.
Basically, yes.
I like that. So is football the only game you play?
No, actually my first
I
love
don't
was
even know if I
track
should
and
ask you
field.
that.
Track and field was my first love. Went to Kansas University, got my bachelor's there. I also got my master's at Texas Southern University. My degree is in kinesiology, human performance. I was a teacher before I became a pro. Well, I was a teacher and an athlete at the same time. So I retired from teaching in 2005. So I'm an entrepreneur now. Used to be a trainer in a gym setting. What I do now is go mobile and go teach everyone how to live and live to see their grandchildren and their children's live, and teaching them how to be healthy and learn what they won't get if they go into a gym setting without having to spend an arm and a leg. Because you shouldn't have to spend so much money to be healthy and you want to live. So that's my purpose. I believe that's my purpose in life. So not only that I do the football for the guys, I go train everyone here in the Dallas area, in all areas. I'm mobile. I go everywhere. I come to you if you can't come to me. I train kids, I train elderly, I train everyone. If you need help and you have health issues, like my coach, I got him off of high blood pressure pills. He went from 4 to 1. So it's all about teaching you how to live a healthy lifestyle, and also to make it to where you can live longevity, because the lifespan right now is not high for us.
Absolutely. Well, I just want to tell you thank you for all your knowledge. I didn't even know you had been a coach before.
Yes.
You got a lot of hidden talents on the back. But talk about this ball right here. I like this ball.
This is the new ball.
That's the new ball. Okay, and I see you got multiple colors on there.
Right. It's a composite ball. This is the indoor arena ball.
It's the indoor arena ball?
Yes.
Is this for me?
No.
No. You know what? You ain't coming back on my show no more. I just debuted and you will not be day back. Look, I love you though. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Anastasia Bowl Show with friends, and we are live. This is Miss Bo Brown of the North Texas Savages. Are you looking for sponsorships?
I'm always looking for sponsorship.
Give us that web link.
My web link is, well, we everywhere. You can catch us on Facebook with North Texas Savages, or you can catch us on Instagram, Periscope. You just type in North Texas Savages football, you'll find me everywhere because I'm on the top of the link of the Google. So you'll just type in North Texas Savages, NTX Savages, and you'll be able to find us. As of the businesses, I like to deal with small business owners. Nothing against, corporate chains. I want to make you guys shine. So whatever it is for me to help you guys, I'm in service for you guys. So any small business owners that need either guys to come out and service you guys as what am I looking for?
Sponsorship.
No. No, just come and work for you guys. I mean, all kind of different things. So just let us know. You can contact me at ntasavages@gmail.com. or ntasavages.com or getfitwithbo@gmail.com.
Well, Get Fit with Bo, this is Anastasia Bo live with friends, and this is the Out of Order segment with Bo Brown. Y'all give her a wonderful round of applause for coming in and shining up. Get your Bo in yourself up there. This is Kool-Aid. I don't drink on stage. They said I can't drink and work lies. Woo! This is just wonderful. So, next young lady that y'all be seeing coming to the stage, I was not sure if she was going to make it, but she just made a wonderful timely appearance. Y'all give it up coming to the stage, Miss Charlotte Woo.
Still, y'all know I support y'all always.
Youth voice, take first.
Hello, I'm Shedrick Boyd, and I have a daughter that's in STI 740.
What's up, boy? This is
Hi, I'm a parent of my child that attends the STI 740.
To be your own boss and be an entrepreneur like us.
male mentoring camp for young men.
Male mentor camp for young men. And that is...
Hi, my name is Ron Kurd, and I'm here to talk about STI 740.
Hi, my name is Candace Renee. STI 740 is a platform that I only dreamt about as a child.
And then you have your child running around. Oh.
Hi, my name is Aaliyah Muhammad. What I like about STI 740 is it's a really open place where you can be yourself. It teaches you a lot of things. It teaches you confidence.
My name is Brother Savion Kurd, and one thing that I love about STI 740 is that it opens your mind to all the brilliant opportunities that there is in your community. You know, a lot of times people are just blind to it. They don't know how to focus on their craft. They don't know what venues and what avenues to broadcast their talent. And that's what we focus on at STI 740.
Hello, my name is Isaac Cherry, and one of the things that I like about STI 740 is how it allows the youth to do various things that they wouldn't be able to do, and it keeps them doing positive things instead of negative things. It allows them to control the media that controls people's minds.
Kool-Aid. You got some Kool-Aid you want me to drink on stage? Kool-Aid, y'all want to support me? I'm drinking y'all Kool-Aid. I need a sponsor. Endorse me Kool-Aid. Cherry flavor, or that blue one. How y'all doing? This is the Anastasia Bowl Show. We back live, and in the building I have my wonderful, wonderful friend, Miss Charlotte Wooten. Say hello to the people, Miss Charlotte.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Glad to be here.
Well, darling, I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day, because this is a business owner. So today is a very popular day. This is Miss Wooten. She owns the Center of Attraction Hair Gallery in Minnesota. In Duncanville, I always miss MDs up in D-Town. And she's also a part of Cuts, Curls, and Conversation.
Girls Clippers and Conversation.
Yes.
Girls Clippers and by Dallas County Judge Shaquita Kelly.
Yes, okay, so just tell me more about that and why did you get a part of that?
Well, the Curls, Clippers, and Conversations organization, again, is founded by Judge Shaquita Kelly. And what Judge Kelly is the initiative is to come together with the barber and beauty industry. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get everyone that is a barber or salon owner, barber or cosmetologist, we're trying to get each and every one of them deputized so that they can be able to register people to vote within their work facility. It's necessary that we get our people together and that we be able to reach each and every unregistered voter so that we can stop mass incarceration and get those that support rehabilitation instead of slamming the doors on our African American community, which is something that's very heavily going on, wrongful incarceration at this age and time.
Well, and I know this is very dear to your heart because I didn't know that you had a friend that you went through the work of actually getting him, doing the paperwork and the legwork to get him out of prison, and that you're actively involved with that. That's part of the reason that you signed up with the judge for the conversation.
Curls, Clippers, and Conversations. I'm not going to say that I got him out. I'm going to say that I am an advocate for right. I am an advocate for freeing those that are wrongfully incarcerated, and wrongfully incarceration is something that's dear to my heart. And so just an initiative that I think is a great initiative, and I think that it starts with us with getting people registered to vote and getting the right people in office that care about us.
And that makes a great point. And I'm very glad that you're talking about wrongful incarcerations and things of that nature, because we have a lot of stuff going on in the community. Not only wrongful incarcerations, just incarcerations that don't make sense. And you know, there's been a lot of talk of the Black Lives Matter and things that may have not, and I'm always constantly on Facebook and I'm talking about things that need to make a difference in the community. But one of the things that I am also a person who has a family member in prison that was that I feel was wrongfully in prison, defending herself. And so domestic violence, just violence period, and just wrongful incarcerations, things of that nature. I think they need to look at the blueprint again. I think it needs to be brought back to the table and revised based on current conditions, because there's a lot of people in prison now that only had weed cases, whereas now it's a legal drug, so why aren't you letting those people out that got like 20 years? I have an actual friend that's doing 20 years, but they got their case like a long time ago over a joint and like a leather coat or something that they stole out of the store, but they have like a lifetime sentence from that, and won't nobody look at their case. Do you help people find the advocacy places that help them fight those type of charges and help them get their records expunged, or to just get back into life? Is that something that your company, yes.
I am getting into my ministry, and I am finding myself coming into play with those that are as well advocates and organizations that provide the resources to be able to help those that are in need. Again, Judge Kelly is a family violence. She's a family violence judge. And again, it starts with us voting. It starts with the community doing their civil duty to go to jury duty, answer questions appropriately to be selected and not be selected, because at the end of the day, the jury are the individuals that hands the sentence down. So if we want to, as an African American community, because we a lot of times find reasons to not do jury duty. So it starts with us. We have to go to jury duty, and I'm asking everyone today to make a commitment, those that are in this building, those that are watching this show right now, that when you get that jury duty summons, that you go and not try to find a reason to back out of it, because any incarcerated person in the state of Texas, within the city of Dallas, they pretty much can tell you that there was no one in the courtroom on the jury seating section that was their complexion. So we have to start there. We have to start with getting registered to vote. We have to do our due diligence.
Absolutely. And I want to thank you for addressing that, because you know what? Every time I get a jury or something, I put on there against my religion, or I got to go to work or something. I put some reason why I can't go, and I never thought about how that impact us within the system. And I want to be the first to apologize for that, because I never thought about that. I never thought about that if I'm saying no, I don't want to be there, who's going to be on that jury duty? And who's to know that it's not my brother or my sister or a friend of mine that I'm passing up a ticket where I can be someone to make a difference, or to where somebody can look at the evidence a little different. So thank you for bringing that awareness, because that is not something I ever thought about. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Charlotte Wooten. If you're looking for your hair to grow and be back there, and if your edges are gone, baby, she will grow them back. This is Miss Charlotte Wooten of the Center of Attraction Hair Gallery in Duncanville, Texas, and my very good friend. Also my first manager. She was in beauty school. We was in beauty school together when I first started going to college. She took her own money, and we got on the road. So that's another reason I love her, and I'm so glad that she's doing phenomenal things. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up for Miss Charlotte Wooten. And I want you to tell the world, everybody, what you're doing, what you have coming up with the HIV awareness for teenagers. Please tell them.
All right. In April the 10th is designated National Youth HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. And what I am doing is hosting an event on April the 10th. That's a Monday from 6:30 to 9 p.m. I am looking to fill the Redbird Skating Rink located in Duncanville. I'm looking to fill that building up with 207th through 12th graders. And I am going to have a team from the Texas Tech University School of Pharmacy in the building. We're going to discuss age-appropriate education in regards to the HIV/AIDS disease, and we're going to have food, fun and games, giveaways, and we're going to roll bounce on those skates. So if you're on Facebook, you can look me up, Charlotte Wooten. That's SHARLAWOOTEN. You can also find me on Facebook, Center of Attraction Hair Gallery, and get your child registered and have them to bring some friends as well, because it's an unpopular topic but a necessary topic within the teenage age bracket. The Dallas County statistics start off at the age of 13. So I encourage everyone to look me up again, SHARLAWOOTEN, and you'll find all the information there, and get your youth registered.
Absolutely. Ms. Charlotte Wooten, April the 10th, support teen youth activity and HIV and trying to get them educated and aware so that they can make a difference. This is my very good friend, Ms. Charlotte Wooten. Please go out and support her on her page and support the children trying to find out about HIV. This show has come to an end. I just want to thank you for tuning in. I am Anastasia Bold, your host. This is Anastasia Bold and Friends Live, and we are out of order and we are out of here. See you.